but YouTube talking about I got to do it horizontal. All right, YouTube, you win. All right, let me get this thing straight. There we go. Get the steering wheel out the way. All right, so hopefully everybody can hear me just fine. All right, yep. All right, audio's good. I'm just doing a quick check-in. Got a few moments, actually about 20 minutes before my appointment's at 7 o'clock. It's 6:30 something. So I figured I'd just hop on real quick. What up, Caprinas? Chilling, man. Chilling. Chilling. Yo, so I see you was asking me about the Gemini. I guess that's supposed to be better than Chat GPT. I don't know. It's on my phone, so I've been using it, and it seems pretty cool. I like it. Haven't had any problems with it. So I haven't done any kind of comparison between the content and everything. So, whoo, man, I tell you, this month, 54 from the 16th to the end of the month, 54 appointments. Rolling out here, man. Oh, okay, you in Chicago. Okay, okay. Oh, man, I don't know who's in Chicago. I actually don't. I can't think. Well, I know there's some scammer notaries out there with the work. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I know there's some scammers out there in Chicago, but I don't know anybody that I would be like, yo, hook up with them. But yeah, I mean, I have I been to Chicago? No, well, just flew through there with the airport, but nothing else. So how y'all been doing? Yeah, them scammers that's on Instagram and everything with their automation. Yeah, everything's automated. Can't be automated if you ain't got no daggone orders coming in or taking any. But I digress. But yeah, this month, man, right now I'm sitting at 83. The four that I got tomorrow, I finished this one tonight, and then the four tomorrow will be 83 for the month. Um, that's a lot, but and I mean, I'm telling y'all, I could have easily did over 100 if I could have just got all of the orders, on signature closers and some of them other ones. Oh man, I would have been pop locking all day long. I would have been but you can't get them all, so you have to take what you can and work with that and be happy with it and satisfied with the work that you were able to get and do the work and do that work great. You hit 25, but I would have had 30 if I hadn't. Oh, okay, cool, cool. And see, you rolling part time and stuff. What up, Q? What's going on, man? Just chilling, bro. So got this appointment. I figured I'd just get on over here. Now, if y'all see me swatting and stuff, that's because the mosquitoes out here. Hey, thanks for hitting the like button, y'all. That's because the mosquitoes out here, and when they smell your breath, they be coming. So I already done took out a couple of them and everything. What's going on now, Frank? So I need to get some neem oil, but that neem oil be stinky. Neem oil is real good for repelling mosquitoes and stuff. So I need to get some neem oil and mix it with some other essential oils and try to deaden that odor. But man, yeah, this business is great, y'all. I'm telling you, this business is great, and I really encourage y'all to start taking responsibility for this business. What up, babe? Yep, the missus there and stuff. Yep, just dropped her off home, so she's home chilling, getting ready to look at the Olympics. Oh, and I'm not gonna do Fritter Friday this Friday. The Olympics is on. Me and her gonna kick it. I'm gonna just kick it with the wife, and we're gonna watch some Olympics and stuff, and everything. So I ain't been haven't had a chance to really sit down and look at the Olympics and everything with her. But that's what I'm gonna do this Friday. So I'm not gonna do a Fritter Friday this week. Might pop one next week, but we'll see depending on what events are going. I'll probably try to do a video and play a video. But other than that, I'm probably not gonna do a live. I'm not gonna do no live. Yep, the girls got gold in gymnastics. Yep, yep. So, but yeah, right now we got 3 seats remaining for the training. Two gentlemen signed up. And then one lady, she contacted me, so hopefully she'll sign up. She was asking, do she need to take any kind of prerequisites beforehand? Nope, nope. You ain't got to take no prerequisites. Just show up with whatever knowledge you got, beliefs you got, and then we'll get it all straightened out and everything on August the 10th, and get everybody, going and moving forward in this business. So I'm excited for that, and everything. So this is a good time, y'all. I mean, it can be a little stressful, a little hard. And I know we are blessed, y'all. I was listening to a young lady today talking about how she had to pay money to get a car fixed, and then after she got the car fixed, she couldn't even drive it 2 miles to her house, and she only lived, well, no, 2 minutes toward her house, and she lived 6 minutes away. And that was heartbreaking to hear her say that, talk about that. And she was almost in tears and everything. And she's a hardworking woman, and I'm like, I see her at the store when I go there and stuff. And I'm like, people are struggling, and notaries are sitting up here whining and complaining over $50 orders and stuff. And they got a vehicle that can work. $80 order, a vehicle that can work. $100 order, they got a vehicle that can work. Whining about scan backs and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm doing training on August the 10th. Where you been at, Tehran? Yeah, August the 10th, I'm doing training. Let me see. Where is my chat thing? Oh, I think I can do it over here. Yeah. Mm, Hold on, let me put the link up there for you. As you are training. All right. So there's the link to the site. It's here in Virginia. I got a couple of videos that I put out last week talking about it and everything. But yeah, I mean, I felt, man, I felt bad for that lady. She's like, I gave them my last. It's bad when somebody say, I gave you my last that I didn't have. Think about that. And she paid $1,100. I gave you my last and I didn't have it. That's deep when you got somebody trying to work hard out here and do what they got to do. And they're giving somebody the last of what they don't have in order to get something fixed that they need in order for them to go back and forth to work. And then we notaries out here are whining and complaining and pitching a fit because somebody is paying us $85 or whatever. And some of these folk, I mean, I've talked to them, they wish they could be notaries. They wish they could do what we do, So I think it's enough of the complaining about all of this, because guess what? As I said in my video earlier today, it ain't changed nothing. All these people who keep saying no to these orders, it ain't changed a thing. Nobody's formalized some kind of grouping or union or collective to to strengthen notaries and to go against the persecutors of notary fees. Ain't nobody did nothing. They talking all that smack, and they don't want to be the face of their problems. They want somebody else to be the face of their problem, and they just want to complain, So it's just sad that people are doing that. But I'm encouraging you to get focused and take the same action towards success that you took in other areas of your life. You've taken steps towards success. You've done things. You've figured out stuff. You remove people, all of that. And now it's time for you to do it here. There's nothing to be afraid of with the notary business. There's nothing to be afraid of with the notary business. There is nothing to be afraid of with the notary business at all if you put forth the effort to get educated properly on your state laws. And then you can move forward. And see, I understand that the average person who comes to the channel, y'all want to hear, how can I make money? You can make money in this business if you do things correctly and legally. That's how you make money in this business, by stepping out on faith, doing things right, knowing your laws, and just making it happen. There's no special, Oh, if you do apostille, that's going to be the moneymaker, or loan closings, or general notary, or estate planning, or notary for weed sellers, and all that kind of stuff. It's all notary work. It's all notary work, and the more available you are, the more money you make. I mean, I made a quick 50 yesterday. Ebony Lock here in the area, she called me up. Hey, Griff, I got 3 affidavits for you. Pay you 50 for it. No problem. I got you covered. Where it's at, boom, went and got it done. Before I even got going toward the guy, she had already paid me. That's what I'm talking about, being available. Then some gentleman called me a few hours ago and said, hey, I got somebody in a rehab center. Can you go take care of a notarization form for an insurance form? I said, no problem. I got you covered. What's going on, E-Leafs? That's the thing. Shifting Notary Solutions in Long Island. Good to see you. Good to see you. That's the thing. And once I figured out being available, which is the key formula in this business, everything else was a piece of cake. Once you can figure out your availability, once you can figure out how many orders you can do per day, per week, per month, I'm telling you, you'll be able to make the money that you need to make. Now, granted, right now, it takes a little while for it to come in. So you do 80 some signings. It might take them 2-3 months, but at least you did it and you got money coming in versus sitting back and you don't have nothing coming in. So I rather, like they say, have a bird in the hand and one in the bush or something like that. But, you know, I rather have something in hand, tangible, that, okay, I did this work. I put in the work, just like your W-2. I put in the work these previous 2 weeks. I hope they pay me on the 3rd week. I do, and then I'm doing another 2 weeks, and I hope they pay me on the 3rd week after that. That's what we do anyway. But for some reason, people want that right now money. And they're thinking that having a business is all about you always get your money right now. If that was the case, then we all will be paying daily to our creditors. But we pay them on a monthly basis, which they all paid us on a monthly basis, but that's another story. But that's what it's all about. So once I figured out how to be available and what, man, that's when the doors open. So instead of looking for the next notary thing that you can like, oh, okay, if I do this, then it's gonna make me money. No. It's not gonna make you money if you just go do it. What's gonna make you money is if you're available to do it. The moment you become available to do that thing, then you can make it. Because there are a lot of people who hopped on apostille. Oh, well, I can't do it this time. I can't do it that time. Hopped on loan closing. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Hopped in general. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do it. If you think about it, there's so many people that's talking about how they can't do anything with regards to this business, but they want to do the business. And they want everybody to work around their schedule and only come to them and only ask for a notary at the time that's most convenient to the notary. That's why you got signing companies right now constantly saying, stop changing the times, stop taking the orders and then telling them, oh, I'm gonna do it okay, we'll meet tomorrow. No, it's supposed to be done today. Okay, I'll meet you today, but it'll be at 10 o'clock at night. No, it's gonna be at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Oh, I can't do 4 o'clock. Well, why did you take the order? Well, because I'm still at work. That's why I can't do it. But you knew you were still at work. I mean, yeah. So why did you take the order? Because I was going to change the time to fit my schedule. That's what notaries think that this is all about. That you become, and you get that from these individuals who have said that on TikTok and every place else, that you make your own schedule. And people ask me all the time, hey, do you make your own schedule? I said, no, it's really not. Even with the general notary, it's, okay, when do you need me to be available to you? Okay, that's my schedule. It's not, okay, I'm getting $400 a day in notary work between 4 in the evening and 7 p.m. If I'm telling you, that ain't hardly anybody doing that. Anybody doing, I got to wash my hair. Been sweating all day, head all itchy. I'm telling you. But people think that, oh, I can just set my schedule, take orders, take 7-8 orders a day, and then I'll tell them all, meet me at the Chick-fil-A at 6 p.m. and they'll just be standing there waiting and say, oh yeah, let your kids play in the little ballroom over there. No, that ain't how it works, y'all. That ain't how it works. There are times you can change the orders, the time and all that, but it's not always like that. I've been meaning to ask you a question. You've kind of addressed it. There are some signing companies that say they require extra training outside of the NNA. Is there any way you've seen to get around this? Um, to be honest, I leave them signing companies alone, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Or where it's been financially feasible. See, here's a question. Here's a question. What is the extra training that you want me to take, and what is the purpose of it? What is the purpose of it, and what is it supposed to do for me? Because I've heard constantly, and I think I know who you're talking about, but you ain't got to say who it is. But I keep hearing that, and I've heard that for the whole 5, 6 years I've been in the business. Actually, what is it, 6 years now? So yeah, 6 years I've been in the business since 2018. That there's always this, well, the NNA ain't good enough. But yet all of these same people who say the NNA ain't good enough want to have a daggone forum to speak at the NNA. They want to sit up there and have classes at the NNA, but then they tell you the NNA ain't about them, and I mean they good, but you ain't gonna really learn what you need to know how to do if you're gonna work for my signing company. I'm like, okay, what is it that your signing company is doing that's different than what my state law requires? Well, we want you to do it this way and that way, and okay, but none of that is in line with my state law. You've been doing this business probably 2 to 3 times longer than I have, but yet you act like you don't understand, Mr. Signing Company owner or Miss Signing Company owner, that we're supposed to follow state law. So where is it that we need to do the stuff that you want us to do? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. You know what? It sounds like you're trying to make me an employee. You see what I'm saying? This is the see. If you really want to push back, I mean, I'm an independent contractor. What is my job? Verify ID, wash them sign, notarize the signatures on that document. That's it. Well, we just want you to go over the documents and make sure that they, got it all together. Okay, who's doing that for the last 3 months and working with them prior to me coming into the game? Prior to me getting on this order, who had a conversation with them? Who spoke to them? You mean to tell me that somebody's buying a $400,000 house and nobody took the time out to explain anything, but you wanted to wait for some random notary that you don't even know who it is to be the person to explain that to them? Some random notary that you're like, okay, we'll just say what? Well, we'll just say I'm in the Washington State and I got, Blackwater Signing Company. I'm just making up a name. Blackwater Signing Company in Walla Walla, Washington. And I'm going to get this guy, guy, girl over there in Virginia to meet with a client. And y'all need to make sure you explain what's going on with the closing with them and answer their questions or guide them through these documents that are coming from the state of Washington. When did I ever learn anything about the state of Washington closing documents? Who's teaching me specifically about the state of Washington closing documents that I should be able to answer those questions? Why the heck are the people who want their money aren't able to answer their questions or willing to answer their questions? And see, that goes into as a notary, our job is to make sure that that person is doing this willingly. So are you willingly doing this? Well, they told me to sign. Do you know what you're signing and why you're signing it? If the answer is no, legally, I'm supposed to stop this thing. So to not have that happen, oh, notary, you just make sure. But my state says I'm not supposed to be an influencer of their decision to do this. They got to do this of their own free will. I am not the person who's supposed to help them make that decision. Why is that so hard to understand? Doing it right takes longer. And that's what the problem is. Doing it right takes longer. I'm just checking my time. Doing it right takes longer. And I still don't get why these same title companies, and I know I'm getting myself in trouble with them, but the same title companies will sit there and have a 3-hour closing with you, but then give us the documents and we don't know what's going on, get the daggone stuff late, and then turn around and say, oh yeah, you need to get that done in an hour. And if you don't, we're going to start docking your pay. Okay, well, heck, you took 3 hours. to do this with the same documents, and you know them better than me. I mean, yeah, I know them better than you. So you want me, who don't know what the heck your Washington State documents are all about, to get this done in an hour and run my mouth, and this is my second signing, and I'm brand new with this. Where does that make sense at, people? That doesn't make sense. You wouldn't do, you don't even, okay, yeah, you just started this job fresh out of college, and we're going to make you the senior VP of that, and you're going to be in charge of Q&A, I mean, quality assurance and quality control of all the brake systems on this new Ford F-150 line that we got coming out here. You you really going to take somebody who has no experience, no practical experience, and say, okay, you're the senior VP? And you say, well, they do that all the time. And guess what? And there's a lot of disasters that happen. That's probably what's going on with Boeing and the rest of these places. They do that kind of stuff, and guess what happened? Lives get lost. Let me see. I was just saying on Freedom Friday that the signing slow. Yep, last 2 weeks, and just finished my 7th one of the day. Look at you, lady. They're coming out of nowhere this week. Yep. How often do you have a buyer and seller at the table at the same time? Very rarely. Now, at the height of the pandemic, it was all the time. Now, hardly ever. I had the same issue today. Signer cleared memory, had memory issues, and was refinancing the house. Title knew it and called her 4 times to see. Yeah, see, that's kind of, to be honest, a lot of the title companies will make sure that the people are straight. But what I'm saying is, some of these companies out here are doing the most, as Matherin would say. They're doing the most. They're doing all this extra stuff to keep money coming to them by promising that we would do these things that we're legally not allowed to do and required to do. So I'm like, let me operate in the realm in which I'm supposed to, and everything will be fine. And what I've learned in life, and I'm about to close, so I got to go on my appointment. When you allow a person to operate in what they're called and gifted in and educated to do the way they're supposed to do it, you get the most out of them. The reason why there's so many mistakes and so many errors out here with this notary business, and so many hiccups and stuff, is because everybody has put, a lot of people are putting pressure on these notaries to be something that they weren't supposed to be. And when you asking somebody to be something that they're not meant to be, you have problems with them. You have them doing stuff, and then you have them thinking that, well, you need to pay me more, you need to give me more, because now you're telling me the NNA training ain't enough. Okay, well, then pay me more money after I take your training. Then pay me more money after I do this. Now I got to go to this conference and go to that place and go to this and go to that. And you got me doing this stuff, and now I got to be educated in this, explain this, share that, guide them through this. Why? Because you're not taking the time out. Who has the documents, who put the documents together? You're not taking time out to do it. And now you're getting me, a random notary. You want me to do what you have opted out to do. I won't say neglected, failed, or anything, but you have chosen not to do it. And now you want me to take on that responsibility. And just 20 minutes ago, I was eating some ice cream, chilling, and now you're saying you need me to get up and run over a place and go do a closing real quick. This don't make a bit of sense. You see what I'm saying? None of this makes sense the way they want us to truly operate. So let me bounce, y'all. Going in here to my appointment. Y'all have a good one. No Fritter Friday this week. Chilling with the wife and all of that. But I'm still be doing videos. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace. How you turn this thing off? Oh, there it is.